and welcome to Lemon Drops, brought to you by the Smokeylemon crew. We'll be talking branding, marketing, and everything in between. So grab a coffee, sit back, and let's drop in.
Welcome back to Lemon Drops for 2026. And of course, we couldn't kick off the year without podcasting with our big cheese, Mrs. Mandy McGregor.
No, we'll go there.
Mands. The big cheese.
Still Mands.
Yeah, still Mands. Yeah, nothing's changed.
No, check a number on the end of the year.
I know, where's time gone?
It just went. Yeah.
It's crazy. And it's quite a slow start this year too, isn't it?
It has been actually, in a sense of, like we started about a week and a half ago, I suppose, and it's like there's so many people still on holiday, and usually there's like one or two back and they're like raring to go. This year I've noticed it's just been, oh yeah, I'm out of office until end of January.
It's like a drip feed, isn't it?
And I'm just like, where is everyone? And then I'm like, why am I not on holiday?
That's what. There's that too.
Yeah.
What are we doing in here in this podcast room?
But to sell.
Yeah. 22 of these. Well, actually, maybe we should, we've got that to talk about later on in our potty, but schedule time out is maybe something we should start with.
Kind of just go there.
Yeah, because, you should reschedule somewhere in this year to have a break, right?
100%. Yeah. Because I think learning about business, when you've been in business so bloody long, you still sometimes have these bad habits of not doing things that you know you should do.
Yeah.
And if you plan breaks, and I mean breaks like you get like 4 weeks leave a year or whatever, when do you take them? Like, if you take them because there's an emergency, or you take them because there's a holiday, or you work all the way through and then you go, oh shit, I don't even have a break and I'm knackered. And so there's no reset time or no downtime.
Yeah.
And so thinking about that for this year and how things should be different, give this a go. Hey, let's like book an actual week off or a few days off every 2 months or something.
Yeah.
And just like make time for yourself.
And that gives you that classic having something to look forward to, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. And then imagine if you didn't actually have to get out of bed.
Oh my gosh, like all
But
that.
there's no to-do lists.
Yeah.
And no, don't load it up with all your dentist and haircut.
Yeah, your admin.
Or all your life admin, and have like a day and go to the beach, take a picnic.
Yeah.
Just have a wine and
Just live in the moment.
Yeah. Do something with some friends that you haven't seen for ages, something that fills your cup.
Yes.
Rather than work. Oh, it's a weekend. I'm going to recover now.
Yeah.
Time for Monday.
Yeah.
Jump back on that
Exactly.
again. And so, I mean, obviously the first quarter of the year is usually quite stop-start anyway with, public holidays and all that
School
kind of stuff.
and,
Oh, schools, yes. So it's kind of a bit of, you don't get into a routine until probably about end of March, I think, and then start doing that. But if you don't plan, you're never actually going to do it.
No,
So
no, exactly. So even if you plan it and it doesn't quite fall into place, you still
change it.
Yeah, exactly. It's still there. It's
It's
still
there.
in your calendar.
Yeah, you can choose to move it, but it's just something to look forward to.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try that.
Next week.
I'm going to try it
Sweet call.
Yeah. This afternoon. On a plan.
Yeah, it is. Sorry.
Yes.
But we are going, I mean, every year, I mean, I think you're a positive mindset person and that is one of your things. And so we're heading this year with another positive mindset.
Yeah, definitely. It's been, it hasn't been a great start, to be honest. So with a few things going on already, but it's like, at what point do you go, that's enough of, okay, this has happened, let's move forward and
Not dwell.
not dwell on it and go, it is what it is. And if everyone around you is also picking up the vibe, especially a positive vibe, and I don't mean like just in the office, the people that you connect with outside of the office, because there's all that doobly with stuff still, and are we going to grind ourselves out of last year and the year before? And it's like, well, if everyone's got a positive something to say to someone,
It's a good start.
you feel the weight of the world lift.
Changes the vibe, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
I had fun this year.
Yeah, girl.
I'm gonna have fun, and it's
This
gonna
is the year of fun.
be a year of fun.
Cool.
It is. Yes.
Well, I felt last year was quite fun.
Oh well, wait till you see what this
this year.
Correct.
Yeah. So we got some new and exciting things happening.
We do. I can't disclose all of them at the moment, but we have definitely got some good stuff happening.
Quite big as well.
Yeah, in the next few months, which will mean a few more people on board and quite a lot more work, and connecting with more people that we haven't connected with as well. So really excited about that sort of stuff. Also, like thinking about, again, going back to the people in the office and everything, and like also upping our game a little as well, in terms of giving a bit of love, a bit more love to our clients, that because sometimes I feel like we have neglected them to a certain extent, just from the point of view of you get so busy, you do this hurry up and wait scenario, and then it's like, and you forget, and you drop off those people, and you forget to connect with them again and stuff. And so I'm the kind of person that if I'm thinking about someone, if they jump into my mind, I will inherently email them or ring them or whatever.
We'll send them a voice message.
Yeah, but don't hide behind an email, okay? Like, unless you have to.
Yeah.
But on what's their preferred mode of communication,
Yeah, sure.
right?
Yeah.
So it's like, well, how can we look after our clients better and actually have a bit more time for them too? So, yeah, that's kind of the exciting bits that I can share.
System changes?
A lot more, system changes, which
It's a bit yawny.
it's a bit funny. But the system changes will help implement the better communication and understanding with the clients too.
Okay.
So it's a bit of legwork, and I do quite like changing that stuff up, and the challenge of making things more automated and stuff. So I have been working in the background with some people around that, and that's going to be really helpful for us. And also, like, probably want to look at the office and give it a bit of a zhuzh.
Well, we got the carpets cleaned.
We did get the carpets clean. Thank you, Leo, for
Maddie's dog.
pooing on the carpet.
It was just a puppy. Rophine is a client that you do it this thing.
Yeah, that was awful.
Well, it creates conversation.
It does. It absolutely does. And like, you know, our artistic talents are now in the front door with our items.
Our work dude was at, it was called Pino and Picasso. She's now shut down.
I know.
R.I.P. But yes, no, you can tell we have two creative designers, so you can definitely tell which ones are theirs. Old Stu, who's our cameraman, he went completely rogue.
Just for reference, she's not old.
It's like a two demon. Stu dog. And what you've also you've got a talking point here, Mands, about saying no. What does that mean?
Yeah. Again, coming back to the values of what we do and how we appreciate what we do and how we make sure that we do everything that is the other people that we work for are appreciating what we do. And so sometimes you can get caught up in this trap of taking every single job that comes in and then just doing it. And actually it's not beneficial. It's not financially beneficial. It is hard to do. It puts you out of, you know, your everyday stuff. And I'm not saying that we don't do stuff out of every day, but there are times where you actually, I shouldn't have done this job, or that wasn't really helpful, and it just gave a whole lot of extra stress to the team that we really actually didn't need.
So this is advice to other business leaders.
Absolutely.
Too.
Yeah. So assessing stuff as it comes in and go, actually, is this in our core wheelhouse? Is it out of our core wheelhouse and beneficial? And is it, you know, is it worthwhile doing? Not just doing to please the client, because if you do a crap job of it, you're not going to.
They're not going to get return work anyway. Yeah, exactly.
So going, actually, no, we can't do that now. And then that then allows us some time to do things that
we can do.
Yep. So, yeah.
Scheduling? Sticking to it?
That's a thing I've heard.
Yeah. Is it? What?
Yeah.
Sticking to schedules?
Yeah, I know, right? So we have our morning meeting, our 10-minute stand-up every morning, and we have, for the most part, over at least 10 years, stuck to that. And that's been quite useful, where we get everyone together and we talk about what's happening in the day and all that sort of stuff. But also, like, making times and sticking to them, and then owning your space. So if you've got, let's say you've got a podcast to write, you've got to write up all the questions, do the research and all that. and I'm interrupting you every 5 minutes. Anna, can we go to lunch now? Anna, can we do this? Anna. It's like, Mandy, no, this is my time.
Yeah.
I need to be thinking about this and focusing on this. So adopting that really across the board, and it could be an internal job that you're doing it for internally, or it could be something that
Like
is required. It's like,
a coda focus.
block that time out, own that time. If you've got something personally that you need to do, then own that time and go, I'm doing this, and and everyone else respects that as well. So as long as they know, if they don't know, Anna, I go, can we have lunch now? Anna, Sophie.
11:30, we'll be done.
Yeah, that's it. Totally.
Probably more the other way around. I'm like, man, stop waiting. I'm the contractor.
That's the street.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's kind of like sticking, because also if you're planning stuff better, you don't get into a we do have a bad habit of going, yes, we'll do that, and then dropping everything and doing
it. Yeah.
right? To the detriment of
Whatever you're doing.
whatever we're doing now. You know, and some things have to be done like that because it's might be urgent, right?
Yeah.
But the majority of the work can be scheduled in, and you can stage and plan your day. Man, when that happens, it's like life changing. I tried it once.
Did you?
It was amazing.
You thought I could do that again.
Yeah, it was so good.
And I know, like, we're not telling you how to suck lemons, but it's basic stuff that actually makes a difference.
Yeah. So that was the other thought that I had this year was just going back to basics and just doing the basics really, really well, and everything else will grow from that. So, yeah.
Because what's this hurry up and wait analogy?
Have you never heard that?
No, not until just before we did this podcast. Yeah.
So when you're in an airport, you hurry up to get to your next flight, and then you wait,
Yes.
right? So you rush, and then you're waiting for someone else to action something so that you can do that next thing, right? Get on the plane.
Yeah.
Same scenario. Oh, we need this done really urgently. Can you drop everything, do this, whatever it is? And so you drop everything, you make space, and you do it. And then you hand it over for feedback. We get the feedback, and then you wait. And some things you can sit on, and this is no disrespect to anyone. This is just the way the world works in agency life. But it's like, let's try not to do hurry up or wait. Let's try and get everything together, and also educate our clients and people that things that hurry up and wait actually cost you more and take longer, because your brain is like, I've done this, now I've got to go and do something else. Oh, now I've got to come back to this. Where was I? You know.
It's just an exception to every rule. Like, some things are urgent, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we will stop if we have to.
Oh yeah,
and
100%.
work on it.
Yeah. But there's like if we can get things together in a nice package and hand that over, hurry up and wait doesn't happen and so much, and things, because actually, to be honest, we're all got a little bit of a short attention span. I'm not gonna lie.
We're a creative agency.
So yeah, right. And so also we're like, oh no, where were we on that? Shit. Now I've got to go back and look at all the correspondence and everything. And it's very hard as well that we've had 2 or 3 weeks off, or some people 5 weeks if you're lucky, right?
We've developers.
Yes. No names mentioned. But the time, that downtime, it is so hard to get. It's easy to check out.
Yes.
It does take a little while, then you're out.
Yeah.
To come back in, oh my God.
That's-
Like coffee injections, so that you can actually think about, oh, where were we with that?
Yeah,
job,
that's right.
In the grind, to get back out.
Yeah.
So you got to get yourself back up to that little adrenaline level, and then go.
And then away you
Go
go.
off. Yeah. It's all good fun.
Yeah, it is. And well, you know, having 5 weeks off is good fun too, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if you want to play hard, you got to work out.
That's true.
So 25 years of Smokeylemon this year.
Yeah, how about that?
Wow. That's
crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Congrats.
I'm only 26.
Yeah, I know. Like, I can't believe you're just a toddler when you started it.
Yeah, it's 25 years. So it's September. So we're hoping we can do something pretty cool for that.
So it's like a silver anniversary.
Is it?
Yeah.
There you go.
We might pitch in and buy you a new silver pen.
Silver peanut biro.
Yeah.
That'll be good for all my AI writing to say.
Yeah,
No,
it's big though.
Lots big, yeah.
Yes, you know, because it's been tough. The last few years have been tough.
it's been horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be honest then.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know me. You look at it and mince my words.
Well, that's what we love about you is you're always straight up.
Yeah.
And it has been pretty horrible.
There has been some awesome highlights. Like basically the people around me.
No.
So there you go. But we won't get too emotional today.
Yeah.
But like having the team that can, you know, everyone can support each other. Amazing.
We all lift each other up.
Yeah, absolutely. And but aside from those, you know, it has been really tough in business, not just for us but for everyone.
For sure.
And you know, it was, as we sort of spoke about at this very start, if we don't come into this with a positive mindset, then
We're going to get the same stuff.
I did notice myself going, oh god, here we go. Yeah, I was like, actually no, come on.
Yeah.
Like, you've got to give yourself a kick up the butt. And what you say and do, like it shows and it reverberates through everyone else as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if everyone's on a good vibe,
Yeah.
can't go wrong.
And if the grass is always green, your own grass is greener if you keep watering it right. I think, don't you? Yes. Yeah. So, but no, I mean, we're still here. We're still sending.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
And it'll be a really interesting and busy year already. We're looking for some more brain work, which will be cool.
Yes, because you've got a voiceover artist.
We have voiceover artists, video work.
Yeah.
I think video is going to be quite big this year.
I think I'm a real big fan of those brand stories. Like it's like 2 minutes, and it's not just your normal sales that we do this and that. It's about the heart of your business and what makes it beat, and then they can be cut down and repurposed for social media and things. Like they're a really good investment.
They are.
Yeah.
I think because you can, like you say, you can really get to the crux of people's perception is quite different once you're in a. You can't sit in someone's office and learn about their business. You have to see it visually outside of that.
That's right.
And so the brain story brings all of that to life, and I think it's really cool.
We'll stick some links up for some samples so you can have a little look while we're here. Yeah.
Have we done one for Smokeylemon?
Actually, we did one for Smokeylemon about why you should do a brand story.
Oh wow.
But we haven't done the Smokeylemon brand story.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Well, you know, is that a time to talk about updating our own website?
Yep, I'll be with you there too. That's happening.
Yeah.
We're happening.
I know there's some irony in the fact that we're a marketing agency and our own website, but we are a marketing agency full of creatives.
Yeah.
We have a lot of thoughts.
Design by committee is always a tricky one.
Yeah.
So, especially when we're all like invested so heavily, which is
the passion rate. Yeah.
The passion is slowing us down. So we'll get there.
But we are working on that. But it's like a building, you know, their houses always last. Yeah.
So that's going to happen. And lots of AI stuff coming out as well, which we're keeping eyes on. Lots of marketing. SEO is still huge, getting bigger. Meta and Google ads, they still all need to be done. And you know, you can now track through reporting and stuff how you're ranking in the AI as well. So there's all of that kind of stuff that needs to be kept up with really, and just making sure that you're in a position to grow without, you know, costing you an arm and 3 legs. So maybe 1.5 legs, but not either. You've got to make money. You've got to spend money to make money. Just so, but the team are all really invested in helping find the best solution, not just a standard solution off the shelf that's going to work, because it doesn't work for everyone.
Totally. And I think that's what's so great about our team is we're so passionate. Like, we don't just turn up here to get our wage to pay our bills. You know, really invested in the business and other people's businesses. Helping everybody get the best.
I think we like to be an extension of someone else's business.
That's right.
So we feel also that we're part of that. So it's really cool. Yes.
So speaking of businesses and basic business hygiene, any tips for people, like, you know, your teak and today and
just making sure that because often you get, oh, my computer's broken, and then you're like, oh, I've got to find the money for that now. So making sure that, you know, it's the beginning of the year, maybe put some money away for upgrade of technology because stuff changes really fast. Also reviewing subscriptions and so on, because
They add up, right?
oh, you don't even know what you're paying for half the time. Some people are paying $1,000 a month for something that they don't even use, and I'm like, oh, I wish I had $1,000 a month to then I extract like just to do it. Yeah, it's like wow.
Yeah.
So just doing a recce on that stuff all the time, and also like looking at what can be done better or differently that saves you money but also enhances your life. So
Yeah. So with those subscriptions, like to look at what subscriptions you've got, the best place to look would be your bank account to see what's
credit
coming out
cards and
where.
stuff.
Yeah.
And just go, do we actually use this, or is the juice with the lemon? I know it's juice with the squeeze. It's
Quote unquote from Andy's lawyer.
So you might be paying $30 for a monthly subscription for something that you use once.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, once every 2 months.
Yeah.
Is that worth it? You know?
I've recently, I needed to, I was using ChatGPT. I wanted to upload some images to get them transcribed.
Right,
And so images of words that someone had handwritten. And all of a sudden I had to upgrade to do that. So I was one of that hurry up and wait situations.
Yes.
So I just wanted it done. So I paid the sub.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'll cancel it for the next month. Forgot, next month it comes out, and so it's just, those subscriptions, whew, it's like a dripping tap. Yeah.
But also what you can do is like you do it. So I subscribed to the Post news because I wanted to read an article.
Yes.
So I subscribed and unsubscribed at the same time.
Yeah.
So still had a month.
Gives you a month.
Gives you a month.
Yeah.
Then I didn't have to worry about
My mum did that with Spotify the other day. So she could have Christmas carols uninterrupted.
That's cute.
It was kind of a good idea usually. Yeah. Big year for AI. I mean, we kind of said that last year, but
yeah, it's more AI, more
because it's more like it's kind of has this sort of like, oh, you used AI for that type thing.
Yeah.
Whereas it's becoming it shouldn't be like that, eh? Like
No.
we use AI to help enhance what we're doing.
Totally, yeah. And I think the way that you use it is defined. Like you can be casual about using it and your hours, chuck this into ChatGPT and rip out something that is, and then especially content, like there's not everyone can write content, so you chuck it in ChatGPT, but you can't rely on firstly that being accurate, and also you actually have to really put your own personality and
You really do.
stuff into things. As otherwise, you look at what people have written and that they're actually saying nothing. And much like this podcast, right? It's not saying
something about nothing.
Something about nothing.
But I've also noticed with AI and ChatGPT, they will always agree with whatever you say.
Yeah. They're very helpful and very positive.
Yeah, aren't they? Yes.
Yeah.
But it's not like they'll go, no, actually, this is what I suggest. They'll always. So you got to be really careful.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
So we use it for practical things that don't impact SEO or whatever, or do impact in the right way. And we also use it for coding stuff as well. And it just helps speed up process, and that's really the benefits that we see.
Totally.
For it. We don't create new people or anything. Like avatars. Avatars. Let's go there.
That's what avatars look like. Now, something else you studied towards the end of last year was oral history.
Yes, I did.
Keep it above the belt, Mands. So now this is a really good way of recording the history of your business or
people's history.
People. We've had some really interesting people here or we're everywhere really
In the world.
You were specifically learning about it for archival at Pukeariki.
I am, I do. I am.
You've got a certificate.
He's got a certificate. So it's about recording things for posterity, one of those. And hearing things from the horse's mouth, so to speak. So you've got a 90-year-old man who has lived through, wars and all this kind of stuff.
Stories.
Even been in the wars or whatever. Stuff like that. That's going to be gone. When a person's gone, it's gone, And it's so important to record that. And even if it's just recorded for the family.
Yep, exactly.
Or if it's just recorded for archival purposes around a certain event.
Yeah, because not only is that person's story now recorded, it's also them in person speaking. And once that person's crossed over,
Yeah.
you can't see that over
That's
there.
so true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really a really cool and humble thing to do, actually, because you're actually extracting data and information
It's purposeful.
for a really good reason.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So
So we can do all that. We can do that. No worries at all.
do that as well.
I mean, you might have someone that started your company like a long, long time ago that won't ever be in it anymore.
Yeah.
However, they kind of hold the key to the stories.
Totally. And like there's even people or companies, I was talking to some people last night, and like it's like there might be a small company perceived here in New Plymouth, and they've got 900 staff throughout New Zealand. I'm like,
That's not small.
hang on a minute.
Yeah, you got a story to tell. Yeah.
How did that happen? You
Yeah.
know? And they've probably done that in less than 20
Exactly.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yes, but anyway.
Okay, well, we've been given the way from Stu, so we'll wrap up. But before we wrap up, we want to talk about the fact that we've got a new Smokeylemon baby,
Oh, we do. Alfie?
little Alfie Roberts.
Yes, congratulations.
Nellie and Janie are deaf.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Alfie will be coming into the office today to start coding.
Oh, good, because starting young. Yeah. His dad, I think his dad was teaching him coding when he was still in mum's tummy. Yeah. And how's little Leo, our office doggo?
He's good. He's had his nuts chopped off.
Okay, so he.
So, he's now just Leo.
Oh, we could have gone down a lot of roads there when I stopped it.
He'll be in periodically, yes.
Cool.
We'll wean him back into the office now. The carpets are clean. I'm a bit like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
But no, he's good. He's grown a little, but he's great fun to have
he
here.
is great fun.
So,
It was a good vibe.
he is.
Well, thanks, man. Thanks for kicking off our 2026 podcast.
Come and have a
Yeah.
what is it? A cup holder,
Was it a schooner holder?
a schooner holder. Yes. Come and see us. Get my these.
Yeah.
And when the sun's out, because obviously it's not today, have a nice cold beer. No.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be beer. You can put your can of lemonade
Vodka.
if that is your
Oh yeah.
your choice. But
Cold
I mean, let's be honest, we'll probably put beer in it.
Right.
Every 2026.
Do I?